What's up, hey guys? Your man Joe came around just to found that you need to know. California now worries about a massive ARkStorm flood, which could devastate Oregon too. ARkStorm is coming. The name is derived from an acronym from the term Adostratic River 1000, a unique kind of rain heavy storm that U.S. Geological Survey reports warned could devastate California. The Golden State, only recent revived a fear that a brutally 5-year drought could last for decades, now face the prospects of the opposite problem: way too much rain. A survey ARkStorm, I said survey. A survey ARkStorm is an estimate to produce participate that in many places exceeded levels only experience an average once every 500 to 1,000 years. The 2011 government report states. Los Angeles Times on Monday pointed out that weather experts say that rare megastorms is rendered all the more innovative due to climate change. As with the possible of a huge earthquake, this is a big one, could happen tomorrow or next year or 100 years from now or the next 5 minutes, who knows. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers recently told Los Angeles area officially residents with that Whittier Narrow Dam would fail if such storm happened. Unleash flooding waters from ooh, Pico Rivera to Long Beach. Yeah, I need to get out of this area. A storm of this magnitude, maybe as much as 10 feet of rain in a month, is difficult to see as an actual possibility, but it's not something dreamed up by worrywarts at the U.S. Geological Survey. The last time such megastorm hit California from December 1861 through January 1862, it killed hundreds of people in then sparsely populated state, along with tens of thousands of cattle. The storm overwhelmed Sacramento, turning Sacramento Valley into an island. Oh wow. Island Sea, and forcing California government to temporarily relocate San Francisco. Uh, and California wasn't the only state to feel the storm fury. Oregon also saw extensive flooding. So did Arizona, Nevada, and Utah. More of the point, it was not one-off geological evidence indicating that similar massive floods happened in the year 212, 440, 603, 1029, 1418, and 1605, according to the government reports. The U.S. Geological Survey describes Autostratic River as jet of swarms, moist air that originate over the mislatitude North Pacific Ocean and transport the moisture to California, where much of moisture turns to rain and snow that falls on the state. These rivers that slams into Sierra and other mountain range and dump out across the West Coast. During the sorry, during the 1861 and 62, wrote marine meteorologist John Leslie. Last March, Los Angeles recorded nearly 36 inches of rain, while Sonoya in the Sierra Nevada foothills measured more than 100 inches. California was effectively cut off from the rest of the country during the 43 days. It's like, didn't like the flood in the Bible had like 40 days. Oregon, then a new state received news of a flood in a brief spasm. The water is rushing in a very fast, and lower part of the city is inundated. Stated one dispatch from Sacramento. The water is now up to L Street and still rising. By then, parts of Oregon also were underwater. Our own state, generally prosperous, advance and improvement in wealth, has been grievously affected by an unprecedented flood, which has destroyed the property and present hopes of many of our citizens, sweeping away the result of many years of untiring labor. The Oregonians wrote in January 4th, 2000, it says 1862. Still the rain kept falling. Oregon, oh man, in Oregon, 2.5 weeks of solid rain, according to the worst flooding in this state of history. Science American wrote in 2013, the lodge covered huge portions of lower Willamette Valley, where Oregon City is located. Oregon City was the terminus of the Oregon Trail, and it was the state capital where George Albertney, an Oregon pioneer and the state first elected governor, lived and ran thrived business. The flood destroyed his home, forcing him and many others to leave. The United States Geological Survey reports assuming the next ARkStorm will put a bullseye on California again. It could redirect to north and cause even more flooding in Oregon than it did in 1861 and 62. Another possibility, a major ARkStorm wouldn't materialize or won't reach into Oregon. Instead, extreme disaster movie level flooding doesn't happen in the Beaver State until the distance further, when the global warming significantly raised the ocean and river levels. In 2014, an urban planner, Jeffrey Lynn, created a map based on predictions of what Portland would look like if all the world's ice sheet melted, and it shows a dramatic enlarged Cuba River feeding Hawthorne Bay and sea. I can't say. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna say that. And Willamette Sea. I'm sorry if I got some of the names wrong. What do you guys think? You think it's gonna happen? Probably in the near future. Hopefully not. But Yeah, so it's your man Joe. See you guys in another video or so, okay? Alright.